Hello everyone, it's Ben here from, I don't know what we call ourselves now, but I'm still going to go with the old name. We're just the Warlords. I reckon we're just going to stay as that. We can't think of a new name for Team League. Shane wants to call themselves Senpai Squad for some reason, and then as soon as I said that, probably he's gone in the background like Senpai Squad. Damn it. Well, today I'm here to talk about my pre-orders that finally arrived from the new Fighters Collection 2016. If you haven't heard of it, it's a really good set. Finally introduced the G Guardians. Now the rulings have changed. You can now have a 16 G card slot, which is pretty good. Well, for Bushiroad I mean, because it's going to give them more money because we're going to need more of those expensive G cards. Cries. Well, as you guys know from the minimum posts that I make, because I'm extremely busy, that I'm a uni student, so I only managed to pre-order what I needed, unfortunately. So sorry, no lovely boxes. Maybe you'd catch Shane for that. But the first card that I on my list, which I pre-ordered, obviously, I pre-ordered 4 of the Marine General Heavenly Silk Christos. Now, he's okay. Truthfully, Arc Force don't really have that many great strides. The only kind of good strides that we kind of have under our belt, as you know, Lambros, Thavas. It's about the only good strides we had. Ripple was our main run when Ripple came back, but as you know, Ripple was too good, too broke, man. So, you know, Bushiroad had to put a cap on that, fortunately. So as you can see here, da-da-da, focus you, there we are, Christos. Stride step, you know the rules, drop grade 3, blah 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 blah, stride from face down. From the first wave, meaning the first battle of that turn, counterblast 1, and if it attacks a vanguard, if you do, all your front row rear guards gain 2k, and they also gain auto ability on rear guard. If they attack and it's the third or fourth attack, the third or fourth wave of that turn, and it hits a vanguard, you can draw a card. So yeah, that's going to be really useful, especially in a Blue Storm deck with your sweeper swapping into Tidal. You've got Magnum attacking twice, you've got Tidal attacking twice, you can have Starsha attacking. It's just really good. Same with the 12k grade 1 attacker. I can see some good plays coming from this, so I thought I'd give it a go. Sorry, I was a bit nervous on announcing this guy's skill. I thought it was for Vanguard if it attacked third or fourth, but no. It's when a rearguard attacks, when it's the third or fourth battle of that turn. Second one that I pre-ordered was, I always have difficulty pronouncing her name, is the Oracle Think Tank Stride from Fighters Collection. Lord of Guidance Wakahirume. Yeah, this is in Japanese. You pronounce 2 syllables at a time, no more, no less, unless it specifies. So, Lord of Guidance Wakahirume. Sorry, guys. Generation Break 2. You know what to do. Stride. Count plus 1, soul plus 1. Choose a face down card. Well, this one specifically. From your G-Stone and turn it face up. When it attacks a vanguard, draw a card and choose a card from your hand and put it on top of your deck. So, you know what that means? Goes great with Magus. Stacky stacky. You know, break ride with the hexagonal Magus, then you can pretty much set up a triple drive. And if you're smart and run 12 crits, it's a triple drive of crits. So drop those PGs or those G guards. Extra guarding for you next turn. Extra pressure. I also just love her artwork as well. Like, look how fantastic she looks. Just absolutely amazing. A happy little face. Yeah, I think I like this one the most out of all the art designs. It's just me being biased to the OTT. Now, third and last, I know I only pre-ordered from 3 clans because that's all I have at the moment. Third and last main stride are Divine Knight of Rainbow Brocade Clotinus? I don't know, my friend first pronounced his name, it sounded like he had the word anus in his name, so I'm not going to pronounce it like that. I'm going to pronounce it Clotinus, because I don't want to pronounce anus. Because I can see some weird memes and some funny laughs coming from that. Now, as you know, do the thing for stride, the droppy, act, counterblast 1, soul blast 1, flip one of this, flip a card over, most specifically one of itself. Then search your deck up for as many grade 2s as you want, for as many as this guy's in your G zone, face up, and then call them to separate rear guards and shuffle your deck. Then, if you have Generation Break 3 active, it gains the skill of, if you have 5 or more rear guards, this unit gets plus 10k in a crit. So, if you're running a high pressure Brave deck, because his ability is Brave, then it's great for you. I recommend getting this one. Or, if you, like me, and you run a Dual Knights, this can be a good last resort card when you run out of cards in your hand, because that extra crit, extra pressure, you know? And then plus, you can call those sword me out, you can generate more columns if you really need to, or you can just go with Miranda or Shelley for high pressure power. Again, I like the look of this card. I especially love the feels of GRs, just how they feel bumpy and more different. But they don't have the same as an SP, unfortunately. Hopefully I can pull one day. Next are the newest thing in the game. Quite a good mechanic. They speed things up because of the low generation break abilities. Are the G Guardians. Unfortunately, only these two have shown up so far. I'm still waiting on further deliveries, but I can just tell you what they are and you can look up yourself. The other one that I've pre-ordered, well, ordering, are more of the Laser Card Dragon and the Aquaforce one. The Aquaforce one hasn't shown up, so I can't talk to you guys about it today, unfortunately. But G Guardians introduce a great brand new thing to the game, because you can guard straight off the bat with these. Just drop a heal trigger from hand, and if you're both at grade 3, you can guard their first grade 3 attack or their stride, meaning that this would go face up in your G zone, meaning the next turn you stride, you have an instant GBO2. So you can pull off final skills like Lambros, for example. It's really good. I do recommend, now that the new ruling has enlisted, you can run 4 of these and up to 16 cards in your G zone. I recommend doing it. I know it'll be expensive, but it can help in the long run if your deck is a very late GB game. Let's start off with the main one, the first one that appeared, I think. No, the second one that appeared. Holy Dragon, Laser Guard Dragon. If you've been keeping up with the anime, you know what this does. If you're both at grade 3, and the number of face-up G Guardians in your G zone is 3 or less, drop a heal card, heal trigger, call this card from the Guardian Circle to the Guardian Circle from your G zone, and when it's based on G zone, if you have at least one grade 2, it gets plus 5,000 power and shielding. So yeah, as long as you have a grade 2 on your rear guard, it's an instant 20k shield. So drop 10, gain an extra 10. I think that's worth it. No derpy face. And the second last, unfortunately will be the last of this video, of the G Guardians for clans, is Sunrise on High Godhawk Ishibiyoshi. As you know what this guy does, if you haven't seen it before, both being at grade 3, drop a heal card from hand and call this to Guardian Circle from face down in your G zone. If you have 3 or more cards in hand, this gets plus 5,000 power, 5,000 shield, until the end of that battle. So again, drop 10k, gain an instant 20k, as long as you have 3 cards in hand. Now, on to, truthfully, what I reckon made this set really good. It made it so much more helpful for any deck. Any deck that's very heavily G based, and your opponent's playing a late early game and can't push you Well, they won't go to grade 3 or choose not to, and it's brought in better G Guardians than the ones we have for now. So the first thing I'm going to mention, as it's caught everybody's eye already, is Air Elements Sabreeze. If you don't know what this game changer does, I'll tell you now. I'm waiting for it to focus just so you guys can see and read along with me. Okay, stride step. Choose one or more cards, being grade 3, and drop them to stride from your Vanguard face down. This is an act from the G zone. If you do not do this like a normal stride, where they're not at grade 3, its skill goes as this. Counterblast 2, choose a card from your hand and discard it, so it can be of any grade. If you have a grade 3 Vanguard, the number of face-up cards in your G-Zone is 0, and your opponent's Vanguard is at grade 2, and no unit was placed on your opponent's Vanguard during the ride phase of their last turn, you can stride this card. So, it's really good if they haven't rode to grade 3, and you're running a really heavy stride deck. It's like, gives you an instant GBO1. I know it's Counterblast 2 drop, it's kind of heavy, but it's worth it. Instant GBO1, and you can stride over that grade 2, meaning they can't fully guard, and it's going to be a lot more harder for them. Lots more repercussions. I don't recommend running this in a very heavily counterblasting deck, as it does require a lot of counterblast. So, if you have unflippers, or it's not very heavily counterblasting GB, then I recommend going for it. Now, here's a good Cray Elemental for anyone who doesn't want their rear guards to be touched, e.g. Aquaforce and others that have to have rear guards. I forget at this time, so if you'd like to inform me in the comments, please inform me. Dark Element Dismel? Dismel. Dismel. Sounds more better. As you can see, she looks pretty cool. She looks very doll-like. It's got adorable little chibi cats all over her. As you know, basic G Guardian, you both have to be at grade 3 or greater. You drop a heal trigger from hand. What makes this amazing is because this is a giant bitch off to D-Police with their Guardian break skills. It's like, screw you, D-Police. This comes up with resist. Cannot be taken out. Well, this unit cannot be chosen by the effects of your opponent's card effects, so this is a big middle finger to D-Police. Although if you've seen the anime of the Cosmic Heroes, it doesn't really matter. That power, unlimited power type crap. Okay, so when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, choose one of your rear guards until end of turn. That cannot, basically it gains resist. It cannot be chosen by card effects of your opponent's cards, and cannot be hit with an attack. And that makes it amazing because it's a Cray Elemental, meaning you can run it in something you don't want to die, like in a Blaster deck, or in Maelstrom with Tidal Assaults, for example, like I run. Last but not least, I'm trying to keep this in the 15-minute boundary. My favourite one of them all, because so far it's the highest guarding G Guardian, Metal Element Scryu. Yeah, my friend pronounced it screw you. It is actually written as screw you. Screw you? Yeah, but oh well, the name's not important. I'd laugh if it was actually called Screw You. But because literally its effect kind of does screw you, and by that I mean your opponent. And it's also a screw, so running out of ideas maybe? As you know, be it grade 3, drop a heal trigger from hand, put this on Guardian Circle, and if they really bump up that power, you can then discard an additional card, which could be of any grade, any unit, can be anything, any trigger, any card. When this drop a card when it's placed on the G zone, well, the Guardian Circle from the G-Zone. If the number of face-up cards in your G-Zone is 1 or more, so you have to be at GB1 to play this. When you drop a card, this gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. Now, I have 4 of these, because I thought it'd be best just to have 4 of the best Guardian ones there are for now. But when more G-Guardians come out, it'll be more specialised. Now, thank you guys for listening through all of my rambling. I know I'm not the best to listen to, and I have the most robotic voice of everyone. But thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe on our channel. If you ordered anything that you like and would like to talk about, please feel free to talk about it in the comments or on our page, the Warlords TCG page on Facebook. We're always open to discussion. You can comment or message us at any time. We're always happy to respond. Or if you're part of the team league through Skype, we're always happy to play games because we always like to try and benefit ourselves. And plus, playing Vanguard's fun. I hope you can agree. Well, that's it for now. G-Guardians have brought in a new era of this game, and hopefully I'd like to see its development. Well, it's going to be amazing. I'll catch you guys at Team League. We will be at the Cardiff one, and we'll also be part of the free events and the Weishwartz one. So if you're entering any of those, please don't feel afraid to come say hi. We won't bite. Well, Shane bites. That's alright. That's all for now. See you guys later.